we get so used to dysfunctional relationships that we think is normal, and we also think that sometimes it's like, it's really not, and especially if you feel like I've been there, I've been in a relationship where we lived together, and it was my house, and trust me,
look, you are my nigga everywhere, bro. Hold on real quick.
even if it's your crib, it's not an easy process getting somebody out of your house. Trust me, I had friends who wouldn't get the hell out of my house. What do your friends and family think about it? Because that's sometimes a good indication.
I mean, I talked to my mom about it.
And I ain't even do nothing until you hit me with boxing.
I really have a person. I want to have a family. And I thought she was, I wanted her to be the person. I thought she was the person, but it was like, it's too much.
Hustler of the year.
Yo, nigga, you the hustler of the year, nigga. You every damn where.
Hey, man, that's why
Every time I turn around, yo, I was just watching a video.
That's why the name is the name.
Nigga, I was just watching a video from 11 years ago. I'm on YouTube. Hey, your face in this motherfucker next to,
always leave a message, and when we come back,
who the fuck? Santos.
Where you was at?
Yo was out. I think I was on South Street.
What you was on?
YouTube.
No, I'm talking about what was you doing though?
Just watching videos.
Oh,
on
you were
YouTube.
just, I thought you were saying you was just, oh, so you just saying you just came across some footage with Tosin.
Nigga, no, I came across some footage with you in it.
That's what I'm talking about with me and Santos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna come across a lot of footage with a lot of people in it.
I'm like, bro, you was out here before my time. I was like, that's why I be like, it's crazy how I grew up in West Philly, right? But all the niggas that I know now, I never seen when I was a kid, except for a few niggas, like Caution.
Easy kid.
Caution grew up with my stepfather.
Yeah.
Didn't know that nigga rap. Didn't know he had a studio until I came across Daffy. Daffy ended up introducing me and Caution. Caution like, nigga, I've been knowing her since she was a little ass kid. Yeah, so I'm like, yo, it's crazy how this shit work around full circle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Easy kid.
bro, I would have never known shit.
Order now at Easy
Yeah,
You know,
that's
just
why,
me
like,
now, just
content is
getting outside.
And what I'm doing now is a lot of the content that I got, I'm about to stop uploading it like all around TikTok, YouTube, all that. You know what I mean?
We are Philly's Power 99.
You know what?
Every vehicle,
Let me see. I actually want y'all to switch seats. Can y'all switch seats? Oh, he blessed me with the shirt. You know what I'm saying?
YOLA.
We gonna throw this joint on now for good's sake.
You know, I saw a post with you, right?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
You had no shirt on.
Yeah, I always got on no shirt.
Well, you just...
This report is sponsored by.
I'm just trying to get my stomach right.
The 6-pack.
I wish I could get rid of the scars, but them joints gonna forever be there. I'ma just get them tattooed. Yeah, for sure.
Scars tell your story.
But you don't know how many people feel offended when I take my shirt off.
wherever they are. And that's exactly
I got like
with iHeartMedia.
some it be mad strange. Like,
To the gym, to the kitchen.
First of all, why are they looking that hard?
He's listening
why are you looking that hard? But
to your audience.
some people still feel like I'm a female, right?
Because
Understood.
you are, but at the end of the day, that ain't got nothing to do with them, what you choose to do with your life. You ain't disrespecting nobody. You ain't trying to, well, man, that shit, people get on my fucking nerves. I don't even want to hear the rest of this story, man. Cause people just need to just stay in their own lane and worry about what they got going on in their life. And 9 times out of 10, their life probably way worse than ours.
That's a fact. That is a fact. But yeah, that like
You took
shit
your
like
hair
that
wraps
happened
off
to
so
me.
you could be able to see the people crying.
Yep. Yeah, cause when this
I know
camera
exactly what it was.
goes straight
Like,
there, and this
I know
drone.
exactly what it was because it's like the hair wrestle would stop shit.
It's yours. Bless you with a lighter and an ashtray.
Oh, bad, and it's gonna go right in the man cave. Yeah.
And we gotta bless you with some Zaleafs.
Yeah, mine ain't had a picture on it.
Yours then?
No, mine had the logo.
Man,
Oh yeah. So it's different joints.
Right in the man
I got the joint with the logo, the one with the PuffNRide.
No, that's the big on my pocket. This the lighter right here. I'm going to light the other.
Yeah, we got 3 different. Is it 3 logos? Yeah, we got 3
my
logos.
sister Deanna, she got the same thing done too. You feel me? Like,
Top surgery?
yeah, and she be like, bro, real rap. I wish the bitch would say something to you. I be like, Deanna, chill.
No, real shit. I just like, it just wasn't me. You know, we had to bless you with the Zaleafs.
Yeah, let's get it.
You don't smoke raps, do you?
They leafs or they raps?
No, they leaves.
Alright, bet.
100% tobacco. And literally only got 3. I got 3 left, bro. I need another package. I need another package. I had strawberry.
Got it.
Huh?
This is my else joint. Why you put your logo?
Yeah, no, that's not, because it ain't mine. I'm stamping it. It's sponsored by me. I mean, sponsored by me.
You sponsored
It's sponsored by them.
That's cool too, though.
That's heavy. I'm trying to song called Burberry and all that.
No, real shit.
And I did a song called Zanati with Giuseppe. I'm trying to get them to sponsor this shit. I got
What's Giuseppe?
Giuseppe the clothing.
Oh, Giuseppe.
But his first name is Zanati. So the song called Zanati. And I performed this song at the TLO one time. I said, everybody talking about they know this and they know that they get bread, they go shopping and all that. Who could tell me who Zanati is? Ain't nobody could tell me who Zanati was. I said, Zanati is Giuseppe. They're like,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
But you know, it's a lot of shit like that. Like people wear designer clothes and then don't really know how to pronounce it either.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Cause a lot of them girls is overseas.
Hermes.
Yeah.
Everybody was pronouncing that shit Hermes. Niggas don't know what they be wearing.
That shit be so funny and they be saying it so with so much confidence like they saying it correctly.
Yeah, here you go.
What's this right here?
It's the bud.
Yeah.
Bro, the bud
That's
come
the
with a
experience.
PuffNRide experience. You pay for what you
all
get.
The experience. So y'all make sure y'all.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all
man.
tap in for real.
Y'all
Like,
lock in. She treats y'all right, man.
That's why I be telling people like, bro, that's why you can never compare us. You know what I'm saying? It's not no comparison because we give you everything you need in one-stop shop.
And you can ride and relax.
sure.
But who we got in this motherfucker though?
You got your boy Yola. You know what? Up and coming, trying to make it out of the trenches. Y'all call it the slums. Y'all call it the whatever y'all want to call it. I'm trying to make it out this shit.
Real shit. And you born and raised in Philly?
Yeah, born and raised in Philly. You know what I'm saying? My first home was back uptown. You feel me? Like back Haynes and Morton. I don't know nothing about up there because I ain't hop off the porch up there. You feel me? I hopped off the porch back Frankfurt. So that's where all my memories really come from.
Where in Frankfurt?
Griscom and Oxford or Tegawana Street.
Was you in the streets?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we gotta know the story. Like,
I was moving heavy with it. I used to have a lot of work in, you feel me? A lot of work. I sold everything except perks and dippers. That's the only 2 things I didn't sell. And I had 3 phones. And my baby mom, my third baby mom, my third and fourth baby mom, they was really rocking for me. Heavy. He was rocking for me heavy. Every time I got
how
booked.
to work for you heavy or?
No, moving to work. If I got booked, because they knew all my weenies and all that. So whenever I got booked, I had 3 phones. So they just kept answering the phone and kept busting the jugs in. So I never missed out because my baby moms knew all my
They took care of that
players.
shit, yeah. Yeah, that's thorough shit. What was you going to jail for? Like, simple shit? Or?
Yeah. Simple possession cases because I was telling them I was a fiend. So I wouldn't go upstate and shit.
Hold on, so you got caught with the work and just instead of, like, it's not technically intent to sell, so you just tell them that you
I'm a
was...
fiend.
Oh, shit.
And shouts to all the old heads that was on State Road around those times when I was getting locked up, because they the ones who told me to tell them that I was a fiend so I can get drug programs.
Yeah.
And that's how I would get out early on parole, because they're not keeping the fiend in jail.
Facts.
And that's what I kept doing.
That's smart ass shit. That's some smart shit. I ain't never heard.
I just had to do the drug programs and all that. And if I ain't complete the drug program, they would send me back to jail. Yeah. But I was signing up. I told them I needed an inpatient joint. I don't want to, if I had outpatient, having to go 3 days a week to an outpatient joint. Like they had one in Frankfurt, the Net Center was right on the Ave. I went to that joint sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because you meet a lot of more cutties in there, you feel me? A lot of
cutty.
A
Like
weenie
bitches?
player, no. Like, all right.
Yeah, he's saying you're gonna
A
need
weenie,
more
a fiend.
people,
Like I call me and my cousin, he made his grave be spacious. I said I want to get up into a law, but I got to for everybody that's a believer who watching. But he started the word weenies. Because the cops know what a cutty is, the cops know what a player is, the cops know what a fiend is. If you say a weenie, cop ain't know what the fuck a weenie is, he gonna think you talking about a baseball game.
See, yeah, I don't know the terms.
Exactly.
That's some real street shit though.
And I wasn't the nigga, like, you see how all these young boys riding around now, they got, oh, this my niggas, these my team, this my team. I come from a generation where if you sturdy, you cool. I was always solo dolo with it. I didn't have a bunch of niggas rocking with me. I played my phones. I was jigging in every hood. Like, I'm really good everywhere for wherever I've been at. I'm good there, you feel me? I don't have to worry about no enemy and no op shit. I come from a generation that if a nigga had a problem, that shit getting settled right then and there. You're not gonna hear about it 6 months later, he making a rap song on some, yeah, them niggas my ops and what? No, that shit got handled way before it got to making a song about it. So it's like, I don't know how they moving around, but I'm not on
because
it.
back then I think respect was more honorable. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, I don't know, niggas don't even talk shit out no more.
They don't even rumble.
Niggas don't rumble neither.
They don't even rumble.
We come from a generation now where they'll rather shoot you over some he say, she say than to actually go to the straight source and figure out if that person even said shit.
Man, they'll shoot you if you bombing his girl.
Well, ain't that what most of the beef start out at?
That's so
from
corny,
anyway?
because when I was a young boy, bro, we used to party shorties. The only rule was I always wanted to hit first. I'm not trying to bomb after the fourth nigga, you feel me? So they sliders, team players, you feel me? Secretaries, that's what we called them, you feel me? And if a nigga caught his feelings over a shorty, we used to clown. Everybody would clown this nigga like, bro, like she for everybody. And even if she not for everybody, and you got her and she did her own thing, nigga, you ain't got no ring on her finger. You ain't proposed to her, so you don't belong to her and she don't belong to you.
Facts.
So all this, that's wifey and all that, bro, like, where her ring at? Like, these niggas don't even have children with these chicks. I don't care about no woman out here unless I got a child with them. I don't even care about their own personal life, long as, and you ain't fucking with no nigga I know or grew up with, I'm cool. But none of my baby moms from my hood.
Is that where you drawing the line when bitches fuck with niggas that you know?
Yeah, if you my baby mom, don't fuck with nobody I know. Especially if you know I know them and you was my bitch and you met them through me. And then you had my child.
No, that's different, yeah.
And then you fucking, I wish you would. But they not even on that though. I don't even worry about shit like that. My third baby mom gay. She was gay when I met her.
You knew she was gay?
Yeah.
Like,
not a stud, John. She a femme.
She just like bitches.
Yes, a lot. Like,
so y'all was
her
like
choice.
doing threesomes and shit, or?
No, we didn't start doing threesomes and shit until I like was in a situation with her. We just always. My second baby mom was pregnant at the time. I met her. We started chilling, smoking. I'm going over her friend's house, sparking them up or whatever the case may be. And I'm laying on her friend Jazz's bed, like we just smoking. It wasn't even on. I had my whole clothes on. I was like this. We're smoking an She come out of the shower. I didn't know my baby. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know she was in the basement shower. So when she came out with the towel on, I was like, oh snap! My phone to get up and leave. She said, no, you cool, and started gunning me, and then it went on from there.
Nigga, you lived the life. Hold on. So wait. Your baby mom came out the shower.
Yeah, she wasn't my baby mom yet. We was just chilling every day, smoking.
So you chilling there?
I was always selling her and her friends weed. That's really how it happened.
Yeah.
If I tell you how I met my baby mothers, you're gonna be like, the first one, I met her because I was dealing with her niece. Her and her niece the same age. She told her niece to break up with me, and then her niece broke up with me and said, "Rini, want to talk to you."
Bro, that's some hypocritical shit.
What?
You just said that your partners can't fuck your baby mom or none of the bitches that you fuck with, but you went and fucked with her sister?
No, that was her niece.
I mean her niece?
Because she told her niece broke up with me. You wasn't listening. Her niece broke up with me and said, "Rini wants to talk to you." And walked away. And Rini walked up. Like they obviously they had already talked about it before she even came up to me and told me. And that's my first baby mom.
So, but you must have already had a crush on her.
No, I wasn't even worried about it. I didn't even pay her no fucking mind, for real. But she did look better than Ashley, so I ain't had no problem making that transition. She looked way better than Ashley.
General manager of the team.
Yeah, she looked way better than Ashley. So I was like, all right, cool. She a white girl from Brasbury. So my first baby mom, white. My son about to be 17 in August.
Damn. Oh, so how old are you?
36. I'll be 37 in July.
July what?
7th.
You a Cancer.
7/7/88.
I'm 7/25, 96.
You a Leo.
Yeah, but damn.
My right hand man, 7/27. I know you like the back of my hand.
No.
And y'all all say no, make the same face every time I say this. It's a Leo that's born in the late 20s. Man, watch. Make them feel like they can't do something. They gonna show you they can do it.
Oh yeah.
Tell them they can't do something, bro. Tell them, man, you can't do that shit, bro. You fuck it up.
I feel like that's in everybody's nature, though.
It's in everybody's nature, but everybody can't accomplish that. Everybody don't tap into that feeling. Everybody don't feel like they can do it. Y'all be feeling like, I can't watch. Y'all don't give responses. Y'all show.
Yeah, we always got a successful revenge. Like, and that's for anybody. That's for parents. That's for fucking family, friends. Yeah, you ever tell me I can't do some shit, I'm gonna show you right in front of your face what you thought I couldn't do. Every single time.
Man, I don't even listen to cops. You know how many tickets? I don't even have a license. I never even took my permit test. I be driving off the lot with cars.
How? you be going to check now?
No. I've been going to Atlantic City, Mitsubishi.
What? Hold on, and you getting them out of state too?
Yeah, with my other car parked in front of that joint, a Nissan Altima, but somebody hit that joint. I got that joint from Atlantic City, Mitsubishi.
How you do that?
Just go in there, put the money down, and pull off.
Oh, so you buying them straight? You're not financing that?
No, well, that when I did finance it, I'm trying to build my credit. I could have bought it. It was only 23.
To my only.
No, that's not a lot of money. That is not a lot of money. 100 bands isn't even a lot of money.
Yeah, when it comes to spending it. Okay, when you already got it, it's easy to spend. It don't feel like a lot of money. But when you gotta reach that goal, it is a lot of money.
Not when you know how to reach that goal again.
See, but then that's the discipline, that's the mindset. You gotta actually have that goal to reach that type of money.
Yeah.
But some people don't know how to put that shit together. I'm probably one of them people.
No, see, you already subconsciously doubting yourself.
What?
You probably one of them people.
That feel like it's a lot of money?
It is a lot of money.
It's only a lot of money because you probably never touched it.
That's what I'm saying. Once you got that money in your bank account, you gonna see.
That's what you're going.
It's not a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying.
Forget the spending. Cause just spending on things you spend money on every single day. You feel me? That really is not a lot of money.
That's like whatever money that you see in your bank now, right? Or whatever the amount that you had, that you ever saw in your bank account. Look how fast it goes. So whatever, it's really like that with any amount of money. Somebody can get $1 million, he's gonna spend $1 million according to how much money he got. You know what I mean? So that's why when people be like, yo, that ain't a lot of money, because they had it, they already saw it. But to somebody that never saw it,
they feel like it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, you know, until you start using it.
I went when PPP was out. I went and got a $20,000 loan. It was like 1987, right? And to me, that was a lot of money to have in both.
Yeah, I'm busy. You always call me at the wrong time. Yo, I wasn't doing nothing for 3 hours. Yo, she
making sense when you outside.
Yeah, yo, she be. Whew.
Look, but when I had the 20K in my account, to me, having that shit in bulk, it's not like I never touched 20K. I just never had 20K all at one time.
Yeah. To be able to say I got 20K, this is what I can do at once.
Facts. When I seen how quick that shit went, that really took. Damn, that wasn't a lot of money. And I will always say, like, cause at this time my friends getting 100K, 50K. I said, yo, what I would do with 50K? Until you actually. And I ain't know what the fuck to do with it.
And that's another thing. You have to know what to do with money when you have money. Otherwise, you're gonna waste the money. Not even realizing you wasting the money because you never been in that bracket financially to know what to do with that amount of money. So people be, it's a lot of things I learned from, to keep it 100. Since, what's this, 25? Since 22 to 25, I blew over M.
I can believe
225,000 of it I put into an investment that I'm gonna see in another, 15 years, you feel me? Then I started another investment with my cousin in Atlanta. Shouts to my cousin Mac in Atlanta too. You know what I mean? My cousin, that's like my big brother, but he my cousin, you know what I'm saying? He always made sure I was situated. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to running around, getting busy, and I ain't taking the legal side, opened a club out in Atlanta and all that. So I made an investment with him, and I messed up because he asked me to invest with him with the club when he was doing it. I came down there with him, he showed me the club. I was like, no, that joint booming. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna give you a second chance. I got this food truck takes to Philly out here in Atlanta. I was like, blah, blah, blah. I invested there with him. Then I started a home health care agency. All this is just, this is what I spent my money on this time, you feel me? So, and then I'm funding myself with the music, you feel me? Like, I'm dugging that Shine Jewelers heavy, you feel me? Everybody like, go to Danny, go to this, go to that. Nah, I'm going to Shine. Like, I fuck with Shine. Like, that nigga look at me like family, you know what I'm saying? I bought them lunch and all that. They show me love every time I come in there, you feel me? To the point. They didn't let me walk out with jewelry because my jewelry wasn't even done, and I told them I had a show. So they gave me jewelry to go to the show in. They're like, oh, just don't mess it up. I said, listen, I'm not a nigga who just throw on a jewelry because he got jewelry.
Real shit.
I'm gonna wear it to the show and then I'm gonna bring that shit right back. Like, it ain't mine. So I ain't one of them.
Facts.
And once that happened, they was really like, they just, so they said, yo, anybody that come in here and say they fuck with you, we gonna take care of them.
And that's how real partnerships and relationships work. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're just building off, like, just genuinity. You know what I'm saying? And that's how, like, truth be told, that's really how, you know, the bigger rappers, I smoke my own shit.
Excuse me, my bad.
My fault. No, not like that. But, like, I pace myself. I was smoking on the way down here.
Oh yeah, you definitely was.
Yeah.
Definitely was.
You know why? You know how you could tell? I forget who I was in the studio with the other day, but when somebody, this is when I was at the cannabis joint out in New York. You could tell when somebody high because when they look at you, they just smile. Like she just did. Like you just did that. You know what I mean? That's why I bring that shit up. Every time you somewhere and somebody high, you look at them, the first thing they gonna do be like, yo, you high as shit. They gonna be like. That's just like a white person when you see a white person.
That's the confirmation.
Look, every time you drive and like a white person don't let you get over and they know they doing some that shit, they'll just be like this. They just stare. But then anytime they see you and shit, you walking down the street, they'll just be like. But yeah, that's the way of the world, man. Like that's how you know the world's happy.
And I got a question too. I've been doing a lot of I've been doing songs with artists in Philly, for me, on the com. Like, I come from a generation where I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna be like, oh, I got some with this person, yo, I got some with this person, I got some with that person. You know what I'm saying? When it's ready for everybody to hear, they're gonna hear it, you feel me? If these artists stand on their word, then everything gonna go as they said it was gonna go. Now, the artists that I did these joints with, only one of them, only one of them ain't stand on their word, you feel me? Only one of them ain't stand on their word. One of them ain't even charged me. Two of them basically ain't even charged me for real, you feel me? But this one charged me. Because I got a beat from my producer. The beat was named Skrilla, you feel me? I never even heard the nigga rap before, you feel me? I'm like, all right, I made a song to it, and then I left one verse out just in case I never got the feature with it. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get Skrilla on this joint. That's gonna be the vid. So I DM him for the feature just then the third, blah, 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 blah. He say something, I forget. And I tell my folks, nah. He like, that's my man. Them niggas used to buy blah, 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 and all that off me. I say, yeah, he called him right up. Yo, listen, my cuz trying to do a song, this, then the third. Oh yeah, tell him on with it. This, then the third. I meet him at my studio. He telling me to come to his. But I had just got shot. So I'm like, no, nigga, you can come to my studio. You come where I'm at with it. So he slid with his brother Vine, you feel me? I'm with my young boy Pablo, he booked now, you feel me? So we in there, mind you, I was doing a song called K&A when he came and he wanted to be on that joint. I said no, because I had another idea for it, but it would have been smart to put him on that song, you feel me?
Because now he the
exactly.
K&A.
But I had the Skrilla in my mind because the beat was named Skrilla, so I'm like, no, I want you to be on this joint. He was like, you did the joint already? I said, yeah, the joint been done months ago. He was like, well, I don't write, I freestyle. I said, well, go ahead. Like, I'll be freestyling sometimes too, so if you can go ahead and get in there, get in there. So this is the first time I seen somebody come in the studio and freestyle and punch in every single bar. Say one bar, run it back, think a long time, then say the second bar, run it back, think a long time. I'm like, all right, whatever fits, whatever works. Go ahead, you go.
That's not how you do your shit?
No. I'll play a song I freestyle for you in a little bit. But what's the name? So I'm like, how much for the feature? Mind you, he had just got picked up by Uzi. He was a new artist, you feel me? And he from Philly. Mind you, he be saying he be down Kensington and all that. Cool. Mind you, he like 25 or something like that, 26. So he a pup. I used to be down Kensington a lot, grinding. Down seeing Somerset, Jasper and Thayer, Jasper and Winsley, Hope in Ontario, A and Indy, you know what I'm saying, Waters, all like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be around. I never seen him ever a day in my life. The strip club that's on, it shut down there. The strip club that's on Kensington Ave, my second baby mom cousin used to work in that joint. So I was always there. And then there's a joint at the corner that's a little, like an overnight bar or some type joint like that. That joint was always booming too. That joint's still there though, but the strip club joint ain't even there because all the weenies is all out there in there, you feel me?
Right.
But I used to go upstairs in that joint, play pool, and just bust jugs to all the strippers that worked there, you feel me? Like, it was, bro, like, I was around for real, just a low-key ass nigga. All them fans down K&A, they'll tell you, like, I will always go down there and give out food. A bunch of food, and niggas would try to say, yo, I said, no, don't record this. I'm Muslim at the end of the day. I was only doing it because I'm giving zakat, you feel me?
Yeah. I'm
not doing it to be known on the ground. $1,500 for that feature, I gave him 3 bands. I gave him 3 bands because he was a new artist. Because he was a new artist, and I was saluting him because, like, you made it about this joint. Oh, mind you, I didn't ask him for nothing. All I asked for was the feature. Oh, I'm gonna give you promo. I'm gonna get you a video, this, that, and the third. Blah, saying he gonna do all this shit.
I never did it.
I did that song with the nigga 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Did the song with Skrilla 2.5 years ago, and I feel like he ain't wanna promote this shit or go booming with this shit, cause my verse blew his ass out the water. You feel me? I let him put the last verse on. I should have let him open the song up. Like, I'm tired of niggas running around saying they ain't hot and all this shit. Bro, you not really hot. You know what I'm saying? I'll be around. So when other motherfuckers from other cities is telling me about Philly, and the first thing they say about our city now, yo, y'all got all them fiends down there. Nigga, that's not what the fuck our city is. But this is the image that you give in our city. This is what you got people thinking of Philadelphia. When
Well,
that's not the city is, bro. That's corny.
I wouldn't say necessarily not what Philadelphia is, but more so
Part of it. But
right.
It's making it look like it's a big part of it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Since when it been cool to hump a fucking fiend?
Who the fuck said that?
No, I'm asking. When has it been cool to hump fiends? To act like you humping fiends. When has that ever been thorough? When has that ever been thorough? If you a get money nigga and you out in the streets and you get money, you fuck with the fiends and all that, cool. You got a relationship with the fiends, cool, because I got a relationship with a lot of them. I'm not about to dry hump them. Like, what?
He be dry humping fiends?
She did it in his videos. It ain't like I'm explaining something ain't nobody see.
See,
That's what he doing.
I don't watch.
It ain't like I'm exposing him or I'm talking bad about him. I'm just saying what I see him doing, and at the end of the day, I don't feel like that's something thorough. Any nigga that I know that's running around in the streets that's jugging and be around fiends ain't fucking dry humping no fiend. Especially on camera.
Yeah.
Especially on camera.
I don't know, that's a little strange.
Exactly.
I ain't know he was
These
doing
young
all
girls
that.
out here nowadays think it's thorough though. Like, that's why with my music, you gonna hear me talking about a loss of $1 a lot inside my song, you feel me? But I'm not on no, like, I'm really making timeless music. I'm not on no drill shit. I come from a generation where if you gonna talk about that, talk about it subliminally. Shouldn't nobody know what the fuck you talking about? And if they do, all right, cool. But the feds and all that ain't gonna pick up on it. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit. Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to bring songs back into the industry. Timeless music. The songs that's being dropped now, in 3 months, they ass. Everybody sound the same. Everybody. It's like nobody wanna be they self. Nobody. And it's like, ever since I woke up from a coma, it's like the fake, the new real. I don't like it down here.
Wait, I want to go back, right? Is it a reason why you feel like he didn't drop your shit? I know you said because you feel like you might have been better than him on the song.
Maybe, even if that wasn't the case, I don't know why he made the decision he made to not go along and follow through with that when I told the nigga this is an investment because I'm trying to make it out through this shit. So if I didn't ask you for no promotion or I didn't ask you for a video, stand on it. That's all I'm saying. Stand on it. You calling yourself this real nigga and this, that, and the third, and you stand on it. Stand on it.
So you don't even have the song.
Yeah, I got the song. It's my song. My beat. All that is my beat, my song, and all that. I pay for the beat, I got hundreds of beats. I got contracts with producers. I got studio time in 3 different studios. I'm really funding myself and taking care of my 4 baby, well, 3 of them, because the 4th one, she on some, but you feel me? But 3 of my baby moms, I'm not on child support. I never been to court for no custody hearing and none of that. So it's a lot that I'm doing out here, and the reason why I'm trying to do music now is because I ran through an M, and I know I'm good at music, and I know I'm gonna be I don't sound like nobody. I'm really making songs that really mean something that I can really make. I got so many songs without even cursing. They can just play on the radio. I'm already on Cosmic Cav and EA from Glock where they doing a compilation album. So they chose me at one of my performances. They chose me to be on there as a few other artists as well to doing the song. And then the niggas chose me to go first to open up the joint. So I only spit 4 bars. They like, we gonna need more. I did the other 4 off the top and set the tone for the song. And I didn't even realize I did until everybody that went after me came out shaking my hand saying, yo, bro, you ran that joint. You held the energy on that joint. I had to keep up with your energy on that joint. And I appreciate that because wasn't nobody Hollywood, wasn't nobody prideful enough to give the credit where the credit was due.
Fact.
Especially when I wasn't even looking at it like that. Like, I wasn't sitting there like, yeah, my joint. I never even heard the verse since I did it.
Man, that's what's up.
And then opening up for Core Saturday at the Noto Lounge, that joint was heavy. I had the best opening act out of all the opening artists that was opening for him. You would have thought that I was supposed to be like, yeah, man, like that's, man, that joint was crazy. Then this how I know, because my cousin be with Core. I never even knew this, you feel me? I didn't even know my cousin was gonna be there. I'm there with these other young boys, these white boys, funny as shit. These niggas, they see me perform, picture me, right? Young boy make a post on their gram and add Core. I get off the stage because I had on a denim taillight. This nigga thought I was Core. I said, bro, I don't look like that nigga. He's like, no, that shit was hot as shit, so we thought you were Core. I'm like, no. So now they try and give me shots. I'm like, I got my own bottles. My section right there. I'm right underneath them because they had the section next to the DJ booth and Core had the other joint next to the DJ booth where my folks was at. And I'm like, yo, it's a small world. That's how I know I'm gonna get on. I know I'm gonna get on. Because the reasons why I wanna get on, I'm not worried about. I could buy my own chains. I could have bought 4 Teslas in my pocket, still would have been cool. I'm not worried about that shit. I have 5 sons. 17, 10, 9, 10 months, 1 on the way.
Damn.
2 stepdaughters. I'm gonna say 3 stepdaughters because my second baby mom daughter, I love that little girl to death. I've been on that little girl since before she could even walk. Just to change her pampers and all that. Like, so 3 stepdaughters, for real. Like, I still tell my baby moms I love them and everything. And they be like, I love you too. All my folks be like, yo, how you cool with all your baby moms? All of them still tell you they love you too. I say, yeah, nigga, I love the fact that we got this cordial relationship. Like, I ain't gotta, let me see my son. Nah,
yeah, real shit, because that shit be draining. It's better when you got a baby mom that's on the same accord with you. And then it's better for the kids too, because, you know, they actually get to see healthy co-parenting.
Exactly. Well, my daddy was always getting along with them. Was they together? No. They always got along. Like, when I was down, come home from jail, I ain't had no bread, nowhere to live. My second baby mom was living down north. She from north. She living in north. She like, all right, you could come and stay here. Mind you, I wasn't buying my her nothing. I'm sleeping on the couch. And I told her I was paying like majority of her rent. She would put in, but I told her I got her, you feel me? Like, and then I tell her I watch the kids. Listen, you work, you wanna go out, go ahead, mind about, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. Like, I just here with the kids. And that's how I got in tune with her daughter. Like, but life don't stop here though. That's why I be moving differently now, you feel me? I give a lot of passes. A lot of things happen to me, like, a lot of things happened to me, you feel me? Like, after I got shot, the block I was living on, you feel me? A nigga owed me money, so I went right at him. He was like, no, I got you. Nigga paid the smoker to sneak me while I'm walking back down the block to my crib. The smoker boy snuck me. Mind you, I'm shot in both my legs, but I'm walking back to this was like 2 years ago when it first happened. So I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go treat this nigga. Main man next to me, he gonna say, yo. Your lip bleeding. I'm like, then my lip wasn't bleeding, but the teeth was. Like, I'm like, yeah. I said, you let this nigga do that? I said, that's what we doing? I said, solid. So I went in the yard. I was about to bust this nigga's shit with this brick. And then my young boy Quaddy was like, no, yo, don't. But mind you, my sons was in the house sleep. This was early in the morning. Sons was in the house sleep. Like, no, you don't. The law come. If the law come, I'm like, damn, you right. Because if the law would have came.
You on probation?
No. But if the law would have came, I mean, I'm on probation now, but at the time I wasn't. If the law would have came, I would have got booked, and that nigga would have ratted on me. That smoker don't know me. I'm not from around there, so he don't owe me that respect to the street. So he definitely would have ratted on me in a heartbeat. You feel what I'm saying? Long story short, the nigga that owed me that not even allowed back around there no more. Then, right before I moved from around there, it was a young boy selling perks for me. When I was getting perks in, young boy selling perks for me. So I get booked. I go to the F. Send me, I think, D12. So I come on the block and I'm getting on the phone lines, whatever the case may be. I see my cousin in there, and I'm like, he be down. Like, he focused, but he be down. So I'm like, you gonna be in my cell, man. For somebody, you get on somebody's nerves and shit get real. I see the young boy. He like, yo, let me be a seller. Let me be a seller. This and that. Like, he like, oh, young boy, like 19, 20. I'm like, you know what? All right, no, cuz you gonna have to rock out. You older than me. Like, you gonna have to hold your own. Come on, young boy. I got you. So he in the joint with me. I'm teaching him how to make a cheat sheet. Cause this nigga ordering comments. He ordered soups and all snacks.
He blowing all his shit.
Soups and all snacks. Nothing to put a cheat sheet together. Soups and all snacks. I'm like, bro, what, you ain't never been booked before, nigga? No, I've been booked. But you know, my mom always bailed me out. So you never came to State Road.
Yeah.
So you waiting on bail now until your mom go. I said, bro, that must be nice. Because when I was your age getting booked, my mother wasn't bailing me out, nigga. So we in the cell, whatever the case may be. The nigga said he Muslim, so I'm offering salat, whatever the case may be. He don't know the Al-Fatiha. So I start...
Cut the prayer?
Yeah. So I start teaching him the Al-Fatiha. Praying with him and all that, you feel me? Niggas in the jail wanted to fuck him up. I'm like, no. They like, look, why he keep talking to you like, because he getting husky with me, trying to look like he tough to niggas in the jail. Not knowing that I know niggas in the jails, you feel me? So I'm like, nah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? He a young boy, bro. Then he put me on the phone with his mom. I told his mom I was in a young boy, so she like, can you make sure nothing happened to my son? I said, you know what, well, I'll make sure nothing happened to his son. Because they Muslim. Bro, I made this nigga flush his banger and everything. Nigga, he gonna say, yeah, cuz you got the bang. I said, bro, what the fuck you got that shit for, bro? I said, yo, flush that joint, bro. He said, no, we might need that. I said, bro, I'm not gonna need that joint, bro. I said, niggas will bang somebody else before they watch me do it. Knowing that I'll do it myself, but they'll do it before I even try to do it. Flush that shit, bro, because if we get shook down, yeah, I ain't saying nothing about it, but if you not gonna stand on something that's yours, bro, flush that shit, bro, because I'm not going down for that shit. He flushed his banger. While we get home, why the nigga jump me with 6 of his young boys?
Stop playing.
Chewing locusts. Nobody from Uptown fuck with them jungle ass niggas anyway, from what I heard, you feel me? But, nigga, I was helping you out in the jails. I stopped niggas from fucking you up. My cousin wanted to fuck you up. My same cousin that you tried to hook up with your fucking mom. Like, real rap. I come home, and you jump me with your young boys, and then 5 of them came to me and apologized. So as a man, I accepted their apology because they ain't do nothing to me. They ain't black my eye, bust my lip. These niggas punch like little girls, you feel me? Like, my baby mothers punch harder than these niggas. So it was just like, all right, y'all apologize, whatever the case may be. I said I would have respected y'all niggas. Been the
principle, though.
I said I would have respected y'all niggas had y'all just lined it the fuck up. But for all 6 of y'all that jumped me and did nothing to me, I said y'all don't even know who y'all just did that to. Y'all don't even know who I know, for real, bro. Like, real rap. Niggas asking me to slide and all that. I'm telling them, no, I live around here. I got my kids in the house. No. I ain't never used to think like this, you feel me? But I'm thinking for my kids. It's not about me right now, you feel me? Niggas would be on, man, I would have did this, I would have did that. All right, and then if you would have got caught up doing all that shit, then
everybody say they would have did something until...
Because everybody want to sound like they that until they in that position.
Exactly.
Like, real rap, like, that's why I think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like, when gunshots go off, you know how many times I've been around gunshots? I think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I don't flinch, I don't get scared. I just always wind up saying, hey, yo. Even when I got shot, these niggas pulled up. They wasn't even shooting at me. They was shooting at some nigga behind me to the left. They rolled down this window. Both of them niggas had switches, letting that shit off. I'm standing there, I'm like, hey, yo. Once I'm watching them shoot. So when I realized they wasn't shooting at me, I'm like, all right, let me go back into the store. So I just double back. I ain't even go zigzagging. I just double. Why the nigga they was shooting at cuts me off, so they following him, hit me in both my legs. This how crazy your brain is. Not crazy. This how wonderful your brain is. And that's how strong it is. Fuck adrenaline. When I fell, the first thing I told myself when I fell on the ground, I'm thinking I tripped over the curb and hit my knee on the concrete. So I'm like, damn, that shit hurt. So I just laying there now playing dead. I'm laying there playing dead till they stop shooting and shit. And when they start shooting, all my cousins come out the store, they're like, yo, cousins, I'm like, yo, get the fuck off me. They like, wait for that. I said, fuck no. I'm going like this, checking my chest and all that shit. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm thinking I'm not hit, so I try to run down Folk Ride Street. And I fall against the apartments. and I had on a pair of Subies, put my pants down. I'm like, this is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, I'm hit. Hey, yo. Start running down Folk Rock saying Layla, hey, la, Layla, hey, la, Layla, hey, la, over and over again. I'm banging right on Salem Street. There's an alleyway on Salem Street where it used to be a KFC at, but it's a beauty depot now. I ran through that alleyway, ran to my car across the street. I had a Hellcat. Drove to the ER, and they had the ER doors locked. I wanted to try to run to the front. I'm like, I ain't gonna make it. I was about to break that jump. They let me in. I'm like, I'm hit. They called me. I fell, and I don't remember nothing. I woke back up. My Umi came and gave her my phone, and then I woke up in a different hospital. The same hospital I went to when I was in a coma from falling 30 feet and landed on my head. And they was like, yo.
Bro, you been through some shit.
Yeah.
So you got shot, and then you wait. Hold on, you was in a coma?
Yeah, that was before I got shot. October 20th, 2018, I fell 30 feet and landed on my head. Broke every bone in my body except my right leg and left arm. And it was 3 cuts in the front left lobe of my brain. They just closed last year.
How'd it happen?
Working for City Rock. Watched the Spit Philly interview. Because Spit Philly did an interview and I just started posting it. So I'm talking about it on there. It don't stop here though. I'll tell you that.
But what was that transition like? Alright, cause so after you get shot, right? Let's go back to there. After you get shot and you wake up, what next? Like what's going through your head at that point?
I woke up from a coma first. Then I got shot a year later. No, 2 years later I got shot because I got shot 2 years ago.
That's crazy. But after you get shot and you wake up in the hospital, what's going through your head?
Hello? I'm like, yo, he really with me. Because the bullet was 3 centimeters away from my main artery. And I ran down a block, made a right down another block, made a right through an alleyway that go down like this. And I was afraid that if I fell, I wasn't gonna be able to get back up because it go down, then it go up. Got in my car and drove to the ER.
Bro, that shit wild.
No, that shit real.
So during this time, you wasn't rapping, you wasn't doing none of this. So what made you make that flip? What made you?
I always been rapping. I've been rapping since I was 11. I was always rapping, always. I just stopped rapping when I woke up from a coma. I had to relearn life. I didn't know who my mother was. I didn't even know how to walk. I didn't even remember anything. You feel me? So when I heard all the songs that I was doing, because I used to be at, I used to go to the 444 building and record with Don Groove. In the back cave, we used to record with Don Groove or whatever. And I heard all the stuff I was doing there, because I used to freestyle every song. You can ask Don Groove, ask anybody I've been around. You can ask Rug at Back Cave. Because I record with Rug now.
None of them niggas. The only person I know that was at the 444 building was Pop Tracks.
Well, anybody that know the music engineers, they gonna know Rug at Back Cave, or they gonna know Don Groove at Back Cave. Oh yeah, also shouts to Rug at Back Cave, and shouts to Shine Jewelers too. You know what I'm saying? Cause he really be making sure.
He got you.
Yeah, cause the only reason why I got a chain is because I trademarked the name. Like I own the name YOLA. You feel me? So it's like, I talked to 4 different people in the industry, and they was telling me, well, you should get a chain, and I'm like, no. That ain't even me. Like, he's like, well, you trademarked your name, and being in this industry, you get a chain, people are gonna take you a lot more serious as an artist. Sure enough, why did that start happening?
Why
because
is
of this
that?
chain. I don't know. I don't know.
That's why my wife got me this one. She talking about, cause everybody you around got a chain, and I think people would take you more seriously if they see you look like them.
And they do. They do. I could be the lamest fuck nigga in the world, but if I got a chain on spitting lyrics that sound real, oh, I'm one of the realest. And that's corny to me.
Yeah.
Because my lyrics ain't no different now that I got this chain. It's not. But it's just funny how the world works. You feel me? Like, it's just funny how the world is working. But all I know is I'm trying to get up out this joint because when I say get up out this joint, yeah, of course they're doing it. You feel me? This is the lowest, but I'm talking about as of right now I'm down here, I'm trying to make it up out of Philly. I done lost an M staying in Philly, not knowing how much of a waste this city could be. When you in the city, that's a barrel full of crab ass niggas.
Yeah.
And then I done looked out for so many niggas, put niggas on, give niggas work and all that. Like, yo, you better not get funny and try to burn me and all that.
They always do.
No, I'll keep my word, bro. You know I ain't even that type of nigga. This, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. I got you, cuz. When it's time to turn in that bread, do they turn in? Fuck no. But they call themselves real niggas.
They
say they staying sturdy. But you're not a real nigga if you picking and choosing who you gonna do certain shit to. If you not gonna do that to another nigga that got more than me, or you just know, no, cuz he cool, he be on some genuine shit, cause I wanna see everybody win. I wanna see everybody win, but what I'm learning is everybody ain't built for winning. Everybody ain't created to win. Some people just created to watch winners.
Well, some people created to keep you from winning.
Yeah, and that's crazy you said it, because I really feel like that's what everybody trying to do, keep me from winning. But I'm destined for it, because I only started taking music serious about like 90 days ago, you feel me? Like, you know, let me really just, you know what I mean?
Lock in.
Yeah, doing these, because I was going to shows. I was going to my man Cartier show, you feel me?
215?
Yeah, no, not him. The next right now nigga.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They be doing the shows at the TLO.
Yeah.
So mind you, I know this nigga for real. He know me for real. And I did a lot of things for this nigga on the street for real. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, we get there. I'm getting there. I'm sitting there, I'm watching and all that. It's showing, it's favoritism shown. And it's like, ain't no audience there because everybody that's there are performing.
Right.
So what kind of networking and how is this gonna build a brand that I'm trying to start? When I own my name, I started my own label, Trap Rock Entertainment. I started my own management company, Raw Rock Management. Shouts to Keita Raw too.
Yeah,
helping out, be my manager.
Up, my bitch.
She the one who told me to get with you. She the one who told me to start the Problem Challenge.
What's the Problem Challenge?
I started that challenge, but I'm not really known, so it ain't really. And the crazy part about it is, I did the challenge and I went to a certain studio and I let this studio hear it, and this studio be having cameras. Next thing you know, I turn around, I'm on a gram, and I see another artist posting somebody doing the beat Problem Challenge. So I shout outs to my man Lito on Takeover Files. So I called Lito tripping. He like, yo, what you snapping for? You just did the jump. We just drop it right now. We drop it right now, and they 9 times out of 10 they probably won't drop this shit. What do you know? He dropped that shit. Next thing you know, that nigga took that shit down.
Lito?
No, whoever was. I'm not gonna say the name of the artist page that I seen it on, but they didn't do it no more. Cause I really ran that joint, and I've been trying to get a feature with Core. So I've been running the shit out of Core beats, the Up the Par beat, the Come Overnight beat, and I don't usually use other artists' flows, but that Come Overnight beat, I use Core flow. I only got the section at the Noto Lounge because Core was performing. He was performing. That was his release party. And I know he beat my cup. You know what I mean?
So that was a way for you to put your bid in.
Yeah, but I wasn't even worried about me seeing him. I just wanted to do it there because I know whoever was there was gonna remember YOLA. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to do. I network anyway. I don't need nobody else to get me into somewhere where I'm trying to be. Which is why they see me back there with the DJ. They see me with the white boys. I'm there. I bring up my bottle because they want to give me their bottle. No, listen, y'all gave me a shot now. It's my turn. Yeah. they taking chasers and all. I said, y'all niggas, why is y'all taking it? What are you drinking for? You might as well get a mixed drink. What are you chasing it for? Like, I'm calling them women no disrespect. I'm like,
liquor be nasty as shit though.
But you a woman. You can say that. You can have a chaser.
No.
We grown men sitting in the club like, bro, why are you chasing it? I told him, you acting like you was born with a pair of ovaries, nigga. Like, what you chasing it for, pimp? They're like, no, bro, like it's then the third. I'm like, no, it was all love though. I like performing there. Even the boy at the Noto Lounge, you know what I'm saying? Who's the reason why I got the joint, you feel me? Like, I fuck with him too. So every time they show they throw at the Noto Lounge, I'ma watch. Man, my whole goal with this is to change the game with the music. You feel me? I'm trying to bring real songs back. Real music back.
Like how it used to be.
Yeah, like niggas ain't talking about nothing there. Oh, I smoked this, pack that. Y'all using all Chicago slang. Philly ain't never been a city to dick ride nobody. Everybody used to want to be us when I was growing up. Dress like us, talk like us, rap like us, be like us. Wanted to come to the city, hang with us. We ain't never dick riding over the city. Now y'all dick riding Chicago. No disrespect to Chicago, but these niggas used to listen to the Philly niggas, and that's what got them on their drill shit. They used to listen to the Too Raw for the, and by the time they started listening to the Too Raw for the Streets and all that with NH and all them doing it, it was 2010. So it was way late for us. We been past that way. They started listening to that in the 2010s and got on because they added their little swag to it, and I respect it because they implemented something new to the game that nobody heard and ran with it, and it made them great. You feel me? It made them great. So I don't throw no shade on it, but our city dicky, you know? Niggas, I'm seeing niggas walking around the city with OTF on their neck.
I know.
Like,
I know.
what? Are y'all niggas for real? Only the family. Nigga, you don't even know the niggas.
See, I think that has something to do with that 63rd Street shit. When King Von dropped the joint.
With Sim Santana. That song was heavy. Shouts to Sim Santana too. He a thorough youngin', man. I ain't gonna hold you.
And he had did one with Yak Yola.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Nobody had the name. Yo, you can ask anybody that know me for. I was just a low key nigga. I didn't even give myself the name Yola. The Fiends gave me the name Yola. They used to call me Professor Yola. So I just took the professor part off. You feel me? I even had a song that I made back in 2017 titled Professor Yola. My cousin still got the joint. I wake up from a coma. Everybody saying this Yola shit. And salute Yak Yola, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because he did his thing with the name, with the music. Niggas know who he is, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't throw no shade like, oh, no, that's hating. And we from the same city. So yeah, you should want to see niggas from our city come up out this shit.
Real shit.
Especially the young generation. Because they on whatever for no reason. They just do shit to say they did it. Like this generation is a lot of clout chasers.
Yeah. Have you experienced that though? Like,
what, clout chasing?
yeah.
I don't.
Or people trying to clout chase off of you. Or like
to
not
a certain
even
extent, it ain't got nothing to do with trying to for a name. Yeah, just to say, man, that nigga Yola. Just to have something to say about me. You feel me? Like just to have something to say about me on some street shit. Nothing, no. I mean, entertainment type shit. But if the niggas that will say something, I want them to say something. Tell everybody. Cause I already told y'all anyway. So yeah, tell everybody. Go ahead. Cause I never told my folks. So if you come public with it and say what y'all did, cool. Cool. Cause now my folks know.
right.
And I didn't want to tell my folks because I know how they move
yeah.
after what happened to me dying and being in a coma and all that. So I know how they coming. So I'm not making that phone call.
You be sparing niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. It depends. I feel like some people don't deserve to be spared. Like, I think if you let too many niggas be spared, then they start going to think that they invincible.
Yo, and it's crazy. You sound like my folks, my young bulls and all that. You know my young bull Brandon. You know what I'm saying? I know him since he was a young bull pup. Like, he was the only Puerto Rican nigga in our hood. But in his generation, he was the only Puerto Rican young boy in his generation. So I was molding him, you know what I'm saying? Teaching him how to rumble and all that shit. Like, I love that little nigga. Like, that's my baby brother and shit. So after all this shit was happening to me, he's like, yo, bro, he got mad at me. He started, and my young boy Pablo, they tipping on me like, yo, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Blah, 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 blah. This not how you was moving. Ever since you woke up from a coma, bro.
You been acting different.
That's exactly what they keep saying. And I'm like, bro, you don't understand. Because what I seen is like, you know what? They got it. Because I know a lot now, you feel me? So it's like, y'all niggas ain't worth that energy, bro. Y'all ain't worth that energy. At the end of the day, I know he see it. I know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala see it. So it's like, I know he around all the time. I can feel him, you feel me? So I know he around. So it's like, man, them niggas just did that. They don't even dig what they just did and who they did it in front of. So a lot of the times, I don't have to retaliate. Like, I really believe, you feel me? Like, what he let me see and all, bro, I believe before he let me see what I saw.
What did you see?
All right. There's a place called the Better Zach World. Everybody think when your folks die, oh no, they was a good person, they went to heaven. Oh no, he was a bad person. That nigga, you know, he went to hell. No.
It's somewhere in between.
Yeah, because it ain't the day of judgment yet. And everybody say purgatory. No. It's called the Better Zach World, you feel me? If you're a good soul, if you're a believer and you're a good soul, you never associated partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like, you know how people say, Lord Jesus Christ, they out of pocket. They're out of pocket. How are you calling him Lord?
Jesus and Christ in the same sentence.
When so many prophets came before him. No, I don't hear nobody calling Noah God. I don't hear nobody calling Musa God. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hear, you mean? So, it's deeper. It's deeper. All you gotta do is read, though. Because in the Quran, they talk about what's happening today. A lot to you now. So what was happening today? In the Quran, they said tanks, missiles, planes.
And what did you take that to mean, though?
Yeah, it's very real. That's all it means. It's real. It's real. Come on, 1,500 years ago, the Quran was brought to us. 1,500 years ago, and he's telling the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, planes, tanks, and missiles gonna be doing X, Y, Z, and is that? Yeah, tripping. And after I seen what I saw, it ain't dying, yo. It's going home. It ain't dying. It's going home. Where everything started at to begin with.
So what do you feel like your purpose is?
That's what I'm trying to figure out since I woke up. Part of it, I feel like it's my sons. Because if I wasn't around, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't allow me to wake back up, who knows what they put me into. Come on, like I said, my third baby mom gay. So she's not making sure my son learned anything. And if I wasn't around him, he wouldn't learn it. My second son, his mother Muslim and all that, but it ain't really practiced as it should be. I'm implementing that into their lifestyle. So I know that's one of the reasons. And another reason, I'm just trying to let people know it don't stop here. That's the only reason why I started doing music again, because I'm like, at first when I started doing it again, everybody like, no, this shit hot, YOLA, but this shit, why your songs like, why your songs like 3.5, 4 minutes long?
Oh, they long as shit?
Yeah. I'm like, ain't that how long songs supposed to be? They said, bro.
Now.
They said, bro, it ain't like
niggas
that now, bro.
Doing a minute, 2 minutes.
The longest 2.5.
30-second John. Who was it? Gaialis.
I don't even know who that is. And that's another thing I think is beneficial to me, because all these famous people, like the only people that's famous to me of people that I remember growing up. Jay-Z, Fabulous, Lil Wayne, all. That's who are famous rappers to me. Everybody that's out now, I don't even know who they are. I don't even listen to their music. So when I see him, it just be like, oh, they're making nigga, oh, damn, he got a chain too. Damn, that joint tough. But that's just how I was regardless. You feel me? Like, they just people with money. They ain't no different than me, him, you.
I think that's why I didn't understand how people could get starstruck. Right. I mean, like, starstruck and admiring a person is completely different. But people will follow your whole damn life.
Because they done idolized you. And that's the message that I'm trying to remove. Like, I'm gonna be like this. All right, my goal is, right, when I start performing and all that, once I get a real fan base, everybody gonna know that I'm Muslim, you feel me? Because I'm gonna talk about it and all that. Before shows, I'm gonna be greeting people and all that. Like, once I start doing my own shows, I'm gonna be greeting people. So whoever Muslim, they gonna greet me back. Whoever ain't. And I'm gonna have a side for believers and a side for people who's not Muslim.
That's different.
You feel me? And it ain't nothing bad and nothing like that. It's just, all right, y'all not Muslim? All right, this for y'all. Y'all Muslim? All right, this side for y'all. Halal food over here. Y'all want all that other stuff? Y'all do your thing.
You're not worried that's going to make people feel like you separating yourself from the rest of?
No, because everybody's there. How am I separating myself from anything if everybody's there? I'm making it comfortable for people. You feel what I'm saying? Because some people that are Muslim come out to concerts. You don't see nobody with an overgarment at a concert. You don't see nobody with the one or the Izar one at a concert. Not even a kufi. You might see their prostration marks, yeah, if they pray.
That's this.
And we get 7 of them. So if you ever ask somebody how many prostration marks you got, and they tell you 1, just give them a pat on the back, laugh, and say you're supposed to get 7 of them. Don't even laugh. Be like, bro, you need to do some reading. It's supposed to be 7. 1 on your forehead, 2 on each knee, 1 on each foot. And I got all 7 of mine. The darker they are, the brighter they gonna shine. So I want mine as dark as possible. Sometimes they disappear because I'm not perfect. Well, these ones don't. It be this one that fades sometimes. These ones don't. One on my knees and feet. And that's what's gonna help me get to Jannah al-Firdaus, because we gotta cross a bridge to get to Jannah al-Firdaus, to get to heaven. It's called Bridge Asarat. Take a piece of hair off your head. That's how thin the bridge is. And for every 100 people that cross, 99 slip off. Like, this is really real, and people don't know because they don't read. They don't care. They looking at everything else that's around. Pray. So I'm like, now I'm asking questions like, yo, what they doing? I mean, they just gonna go pray. They Muslims. I'm like, wait, but I be praying too. I'm a Christian. I be praying. Like,
we don't pray like how Muslims
and it's
pray.
crazy because the Christians overseas, they offer salat with the Muslims. They offer salat with the Muslims. You gotta look at it like this. If you look back in the history, right, when everybody, back in Egyptian times, right, when everybody would see the king and all that, what would everybody do when they saw the king? Everybody would bow down to the king, get on the floor and prostrate to the king. You feel what I'm saying? So why can't we do that to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, prostrate to him? If mankind was prostrating to another man. You feel what I'm saying? It makes no sense. They don't want us to know these things, which is why nobody does know these things, because they put all these distractions in place, so nobody, that's why the technology around, so nobody will read.
Yeah, or they keep you unaware.
Exactly.
And to not have you question what's actually going on. You know how many people live in the Matrix? And I mean, like, actually live in complete unknown.
Like that movie where all the zombies walking around and attacking people and shit, that's a subliminal message. That's what we living in now. Just one day, real rap, one day, just wake up, go outside, and just drop, and just be looking at people. Just look at people, and everybody just look like they so programmed. Everybody be looking like they so programmed. Either it's this or it's this. Like that, I'll be like, yo, like I'll be in my car like, oh, like people really zombies out here. People really dead, but they think that they're alive. And it's crazy because it's like, I'll be like, am I the only one seeing this? Like, am I the only one seeing this? No, yo, people not awake. People not awake. You smoking this because it's your strain?
Yeah, that's your shit.
And I like it because it's a smooth joint. That's your own strain?
Chill. No, not yet. But I am going through the sifting, trying to figure out what strain I do like that I want to create as my own.
No, this joint right here, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a smooth ass nigga. This a joint. This a joint right here.
I wish I had that shit I got the other day for y'all, but that shit was going the same night. My folks was saying that shit,
That's some real shit. Like, I couldn't save it for y'all because it was so damn good.
They gave us, we had 2 different types of, then they gave me a pen, then they gave me a 6-pack pre-roll joints. But the thing is, they had all these bags on the table, right?
Oh, you got it from the pop-up?
Cannabis joint. The cannabis joint I went to. No, it ain't a pop-up. This shit was
It's a dispensary?
Yeah, it's a farm where they make the shit in.
Oh,
We got
dope.
I got some works. Got some shit in the works. So we was going out there. We was out there with Mama Jones. They got Mama Jones on board, us on board, because they out all the way out upstate New York. You see what I'm saying? Like, Philly about to be approved for dispensaries and all that. So all that dispensaries, I mean, all that shit. Like, you ever been somewhere out here and then they can tell you really got some real shit?
Mm-hmm.
They really got some real shit?
Yeah. It be bullshit. A lot of that shit be that CBC shit because
They call it THCA.
but it's not legal here yet. So for a nigga to just be selling it in the opening, a nigga not gonna risk his establishment. You see what I'm saying? Like, to have some real shit in that joint, and somebody can come up in there and, you know what I mean? He just in line to get that shit when he ain't getting approved. You see what I'm saying? So what we doing now, me and my folks, we went out there. You know what I mean, you know, it always say to connect with the plug for real. See how that shit growing, seeing what you know what I mean.
Facts.
So
Cultivators
they
is the
gave
real.
us bags, right? But we could have took as many bags as we want. But I was there. I ain't want to be all, you know. Like, so my folks like, damn, I want to smoke some more of that shit. We got around 5 hours. I'm like, that's the only way right now. Yeah. But I'm thinking to myself, like, why can't I just, like, my mans in them grab multiple bags.
Right.
They gave Mama Jones in them, like, you know what I mean?
Would they let you do that though? Because I've spoken to some cultivators.
That day I could have took as, because it was there for us to get. You see what I'm saying? But I would just grab my one little bag. Because I had my camera shit with. So I ain't want to, I was being professional. You know what I mean? But I made it connect, is what I'm saying is, so that string that we was smoking out there is about to be in PA, and I'm gonna be a part of that situation. So,
Oh, that's what's up.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And-
no, we gotta have that.
And that's what I was saying, because, you know, that's our job to plug all these people in. Like, I think we got some shit coming in. Shout out my man Jay Reed, my man Tommy, my man Taz the writer. I mean, that's why I was up there.
Shout out my man DJ Ant. We run the streets as well, man, cause he gonna make
He really
making
out here
sure-
running the streets.
He gonna make sure niggas know who Yola is.
You wanna know why I was quiet the whole time? Because it's never about me. It's about you. So don't even worry about me.
I'ma still show my appreciation because I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that he stood next to, he a genuine nigga. You feel me? He's
That's
a
real
genuine
shit.
person. You feel me? In today's time, you know he
Cause
don't
look,
exist.
my goal is, right, it's not enough money for niggas to be beefing out here with this shit. That's the number one thing. So if
You
this
said
shit-
it's not enough, or it is
it's
enough?
not. What I'm saying is, niggas ain't making that type of money to be risking all the shit that comes with the beef part of this
Oh
shit.
yeah, facts.
going to jail.
Especially if you're a
lawyers,
street nigga.
all types of shit. So sometimes when it's petty little shit, like over the music shit, I be like, what can I do to make this shit? Because everybody, like at the end of the day, Philly got the best talent. You see what I'm saying? Like,
because we the first city.
Like you see how he said when he was growing up, the music was different, like times was different. A lot of this shit was different. I just don't speak on it. I just try to act on it behind the scenes and try.
So that's what I've been trying to get to the bottom of, is why a lot of Philly spitters don't make it, right? There's only a select few that do.
You know why? For one, it's the easiest thing that we probably know, but it's the hardest thing for them. Business. Everything you do, you have to do it like these people do in the business world. That's the world you want to go into, right? So stop acting like the hood. See, it comes to me like you get a gold medal when you just say you from the hood and all that shit. Like to me, I done been in both. I done been all around type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but everybody claim they want to make it to this certain style of life.
But they don't know how to handle it.
But they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever heard the line when they say don't pick every battle? You know what I mean? Like,
choose them wisely.
Yeah, choose, because you gotta picture yourself a couple years from now. 3 seconds will get you caught the fuck up for life. You feel me? So I try to be a good example out of all the shit I've been around. I've been around so much shit and still able to become the person I am today. You see what I'm saying? Because I got a lot more to do. I wanna be presented and announced with the Bill Gates and all them type of niggas that be starting Amazon and building, you know what I mean? That's the type of niggas, and they all ain't get rich until they was my age.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So everything that I learned, all I'm doing is just, so I say, all right, bet this is what I'm gonna do. While I'm still here, if I see people that's working and doing their thing, I'ma acknowledge it. I'ma have a word show, you know what I mean? So, like, you do what you do, you're a female. You be out here grinding, you everywhere.
Man.
Listen, you hear, listen.
My sister be saying the same thing too.
When I'm gonna put it like this, right?
She like, bro.
I'm gonna put it like this. Forget the man, fit the woman. Forget the woman. You be out here doing your thing. You be everywhere, and that joint need to get saluted. You need to, you know what I mean? So it's like that's more. I don't really go off the categories and all that type of.
You told me that the first time I told you. You said, listen, it is what it is.
And look, the thing is, we started this, you know what I mean? Because, like, as I'm posting, pictures and everything, everybody hitting me up like, yo, bro, can I get a award? You know what I mean? And it's like, I see that it's starting something. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, sometimes some people ain't never get an award, probably never get acknowledged for anything.
Fact.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a stash you out there, John. So, say I give somebody an award, and they can hang it up in their crib. You know what I mean? Their kids get older, they be like, Dad, what you used to do when you was I was the hardest, nigga. I was doing my thing. Nigga, you got proof? Bam. You see what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Like,
real shit.
So, and everybody think because they not getting all this money, or they not getting all this attention, or this, that, and the third, they feel like they ain't doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you're doing something, but it's a time for everything. This time of your life is for the grind. It's made like this. You see what I'm saying? This is how the journey is made for you, because if you ain't have no trials and tribulations, you won't have nothing to really talk about. You really won't have nothing to be a part of. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you watch those interviews that be on like the Breakfast Club and all that, and you get inspired by somebody's story.
Fact.
Like what I'm saying here, it's my first time hearing everything that he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you get to know somebody, from their story. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have a story for somebody to want to follow you or do anything. You see what I'm saying? So whatever you're doing, just continue and do, just continue doing you. And they always say somebody always watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody always watching, and that person that's watching is me, man. So I'm gonna try and continue this journey.
It all started with a camera. You feel me? It all started with a camera.
That's all it started with. Damn.
Hey, look, I got a round for you. Right, you're gonna end this with some this or that. And I still got one more question for you. You like freestyle or written?
Both.
Studio recording or live performance?
Both.
Pick one.
Live performance.
You like more interacting with the crowd?
Yeah. Because I'm talking to people.
Solo projects or collaborations?
It doesn't matter.
Who do you see yourself collaborating with in the future?
Sim Santana. Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick is my man. No J. Cole? Like,
Oh, that's the next one I was gonna say. J. Cole.
J. Cole be spitting that.
And Lil Wayne. Because I really like the way he articulate things, the way he pronounce things, the rhyme with other words, the syllables inside the word, the rhyme with a whole word. You feel me? Like, I really like his rhyme scheme. I respect his rhyme scheme. You feel me? And Gilly too.
Alright, so I feel like you read my mind because I was about to ask.
Gilly, Chris and Neef, Seed, definitely Seed.
You said Chris and Neef?
Yeah. Seed, Petey Crack. Shouts to Sparks. I
Lady Sparks?
No, Emilio Sparks.
Oh, Millie. Okay.
Emilio Sparks. Shouts to Lady Sparks too, even though I never listened to her, you feel me? Like, but shouts to her because, her name around, so you feel me? Salute that. You know what I mean? Oskino. Basically what made Rockefeller pop.
Yeah.
What made Rockefeller pop for real, because that was when I really started listening to music. Mind you, I started rapping at 11 years old. Shouts to my cousin Geek, you feel me? Because he got me rapping, you feel me? And so I started listening, choosing what I wanted to listen to instead of what my mother listened to.
Right.
So those niggas I was listening to, because I thought they was the hottest in the game. But Mobb Deep, I listened to them a lot too. I was a fan of Prodigy a lot.
D-Block?
No, Prodigy, Mobb Deep.
No, I'm asking you, did you ever listen to
yes.
D-Block?
No, she gonna switch the question up. She gonna say,
Yeah, listen, I like Styles, but
She thought he was from
Ghost in the Machine and all that.
She
What?
thought he was.
Ghost
She
in the
thought
Shell.
Prodigy was on deep. We gonna let you pass on that, John. Yeah, a little bit before your time. Though. We gonna give you a pass on that. I caught that. You probably
I'm
didn't
just
catch it.
asking if he ever listened to D-Block.
Yeah.
That's the question. She gonna make it sing like she actually.
I like
now.
Styles and Kiss. Sheik. I like Sheik because he was a saucy ass nigga, bro. Like he was a slick talking ass nigga. Like he was talking to niggas on songs. He wasn't really rapping. He was talking to niggas on songs for
Yeah, talking directly
DMX, Biggie, of course. You feel me? 50, his first album. I like his first album the most. You feel me? Lloyd Banks. Who else? Oh yeah, Naughty by Nature too.
I don't know what
That was early 90s stuff. My mom used to listen to Naughty by Nature.
You did with OPP, yeah, you.
that is. Oh, yeah.
Say they don't know names.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like you coming at my age, because
I am.
it's crazy.
But what I'm saying is, it's cool though.
But look, I was just
what I'm
telling
saying
you.
is, no, the point that I'm making when I say that is, it's cool not to know, because that's how we are. That's how we are with music from our parents' time.
Right.
We probably know the song, but we probably don't know the name. And that's cool, so never deny it. Like, oh, but that's why I said the song. Now you like, oh, all right, now you can put a face on it. Now you can probably see the guys that was on Naughty by Nation, they on movies and everything that you probably watch.
Then the Wu-Tang Clan, Method Man, that song he got with Mary J. Blige. That was, when I was like 4 years old when I seen that.
Yeah, you know what Method, right?
Fuck yeah.
What TV show you on?
What TV show?
Yeah. You don't know what TV show Method Man on?
He on a TV show?
Yeah.
I don't watch TV.
Alright, so.
I know Method Man was on Ha Ha.
Yeah.
I'm talking about before all that.
Like right now, he on Power though. That's all.
Oh yeah,
he is on Power.
I'm talking about Method Man when I used to think this nigga eye was messed up.
Oh yeah, when he used to wear the junk.
I really used to think his eye was messed up and he had braids, you feel me? Like, and bro, Method Man, I used to think he was the hottest nigga, bro, when I was a kid, bro. And that song he did Mary J. Blige, bro. That video, like,
beef was crazy.
I felt like I was in that video when I was 4 years old. Latino, what? And then when the box came out, first of all, when the cable came out, when Comcast brought the cable box out, the little black cable box, and you go on 60, what, channel 60? Yeah, it's the box. I mean, 83 was Cartoon Network.
You had DirecTV?
No, I had Comcast.
I never had Direct. That was some bullshit.
I never had DirecTV ever.
I had
You had them?
I remember Comcast, but I remember one of their channels being 32.
Bullshit,
32 was Nickelodeon.
33 was Nickelodeon.
No,
Okay.
some shit like DirecTV would do some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they shit was all over the place.
Yeah,
Nigga, I had Comcast too.
I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying they service was ass, dog. Like, they had to come out and put a satellite on your dog. Like, they shit was ass. They shit wasn't working sometimes. Sometimes the shit be
knocked down.
Like before, like, you know how like now you watch some shit and it be buffering?
Yeah.
That's when that shit first started. None of their shit was working. That's why they never succeeded to the level of how Comcast and all of them, because they was using the satellite during the time when they was just learning how that shit worked. They was the first people that trying to get it, but they was moving too fast, and you know what I mean? But you know, knowing them, they probably own one of these other companies that be popping, because that's how that shit work. Comcast, DirecTV, all that shit is probably owned by the one people, but they just break that shit down to different companies.
A lot of companies own food too.
Huh?
A lot of companies own food.
Yeah, the bread over here in America is illegal overseas. So it's like the land that we own, bro. They messed it up.
But I feel like it's fixable.
It is. But it starts with who? Mankind. If we don't put any effort towards trying to fix it, it won't be fixed. We're just going to continue to destroy it. And nobody's taking that into consideration. My fault.
What's up with the album?
I got an album coming out called Trap Rock. I'm actually working on that album right now. It's completed. I'm just getting the features done.
Can we listen to the song? Like, you said you was gonna spit a freestyle, or you wanna play a couple Johns?
I'd rather play the Johns, especially I'll start with the song that I'm dropping. You can catch it on the gram and all that. If you put in the YOLA FKD, the gram and TikTok.
Then you just drop Picture Me?
Yeah, but it ain't on all platforms I got, because I dropped another, I had started another United Artist under the same iCloud, so they like on some bullshit, so I gotta wait for all that to go down. And then I'll be able to drop it completely, because I was trying to pay for the, you know what I mean?
What you mean? Because on that shit, you could release as many songs as you want.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but I started it under the same iCloud. I started another one under the same iCloud, so that's what's preventing me from buying another
iCloud.
The iCloud.
So basically, you saying all you need is another phone, another iCloud, another email,
another iCloud,
another email.
Yeah, another email, and I did it. But
what happened?
But this joint is the YOLA FKD joint, so I'm gonna have to delete this joint.
We'll figure it out.
Because they got their name is already taken up.
So that's the hold up. You wanted to go to the name.
Well, this is the song. I'll play this song. Nobody heard this though. So this is the joint. I don't know what's coming. This is the joint I'm trying to get some Santana on.
Let me get some air in this joint.
Again, shouts to Sim Santana. I feel like Pearlin though. Like I done rolled up back.
Oh shit.
I don't even know Drake.
You got the other charger, right?
C charger, yeah.
They don't need the Bluetooth.
Oh, she got a C charger. Brody got a C charger. I ain't gonna hold you neither. It's alright, pump.
Appreciate it.
It's alright, pump.
Y'all never use roll.
They pure Johns.
Calm, like.
You like the way them Johns taste?
For me?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
I don't worry about all that. I'm just saying the way it was smoking.
That's kind of what I'm saying. I don't even remember. You know what I mean? I just know it was smooth. That's all I know. All I know, I was.
Yeah, that's
That's all. A lot of niggas that roll backwards, period. That shit be all falling all the place. And, you know what I mean? That shit be strong.
Niggas don't know how problems on.
You feel that back there? It should be out here. Alright, ready? Oh shit.
Right up, left, keep it.
Okay, perfect.
So what about YOLA?
What, just YOLA?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. I think somebody already got this shit. That's why. Oh, you missed my verse too.
Yeah, that's an actual performance.
Who said that's what's going on?
But hold on. Let me. Alright, this joint called No Favors.
Yeah, featuring Sim Santana. Inshallah, he get on that joint. So I'm just waiting. And he told me to send it to him, but it's too large before the email. But it's YOLA. You know what? Just waking up and getting started on this joint. You hear me? Yeah, he doing and giving no favors. Been all about winning since day one. They talk giving statements. Like a chick with her hair done. Running back like I'm flipping no leg up. Now she back at the crib with her legs up. She's too friendly, she really don't say much. When she do, she only keeping a buck. I'm fresh from the school, let's call me the smoothest. I see all these niggas, they ussy. Should've been born with a coupe. She pushed me, he's the first time to get the move. Keep me into it. Move with the hardware. He kidding, but really can't fool me. Move with the blender, yeah, I'm mixing it all. I hit the block to give them smoothly. Been all about winning since day one. The credit be mine for the taking, yeah, the credit be mine for the taking. Ain't doing and giving no favors. Been all about winning since day one. The credit be mine for the taking. The credit be mine for the taking. Go! Man, I want Sim Santana on the second verse, you feel me? I can hear him on this joint, you feel me? I can hear him fucking this joint up. Oh, man,
Yeah, well, they got a smooth 1 minute and 30. Yeah.
On the calm, you feel me?
Alright, so that song gonna be like 3 minutes long.
Probably not, cause I mean, that's just the one verse in the hook.
I like that joint though.
And then he gonna do his joint, and then gonna have the hook, whether he make it 12, 14, 16, it don't matter. We just make it a hook, blend it in. Probably add a bridge if we need a bridge on it, you feel me? And then wham, it's over.
Yeah,
Plus they gonna wanna see that joint performed live anyway.
You got any coming up? Live performances?
Yeah, I sure do. Yeah, the We Run the Streets event.
Okay, the 25th?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
That's
And I'm
gonna
gonna come different. I'm gonna come different. Like I come different at every show. The song I'm gonna do is Picture Me, of course, but I'm gonna give them something that I ain't dropped yet either.
What's that? Can we hear that?
Yeah. I ain't gonna live perform that one though.
You said what?
I ain't gonna live perform this one. You want to get back up?
Yeah.
Shouts to my man Kyle Black. He and his joint on the guitar. You feel me? No plug-in sound.
Oh, you got a live acoustic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You're gonna
what's
hear that in
up.
a lot of my songs. A lot of my songs. Shouts to Kyle Black. Follow him on the gram at Kyle Black, CALBLAC. You know where you heard it first. You know what I mean? Your boy Yola. You know what?
Yeah, never care what niggas think of me. It's not what it appears to be. These coochie niggas buzzing over nothing when they on me cheese. I'm always the topic of discussion. What you think of me? My cousins tell me they thinking you bluffing. Let me get the ski. Roll him up, stuff it, then we puff it, then we blow him in the sky when we smoking like it's nothing. And if I call shorty, she gon' drop it like the budget, man. It's all live. Homicides to the public, always go time. Shots fly, get the bussin'. It's really all the rush, and it's crazy. You still love it, and I'm respected highly. They salute me when I come in. I line one time, keep it 100. I've been up since. Blue gloves, black mask, never leaving no prints. Done giving passes, get ready for a pink slip. Done schooling niggas, now I'm giving out suspension. So shorty bounce like a rally car suspension. Pockets almost full, they think I collect a pension. Easily distracted, back on track to finish business. Y'all showing love in the presence of a winner. Always look above, please forgive me, I'm a sinner. Let me cross the bridge, keep me cool like I'm a swimmer. Think I don't know the game, far from a beginner. I wanna let it hit his chest, stress on a suspender. Catch me in the kitchen, catch me whipping with the blender. He ain't even worth it. Ignore the fake when you cut through. You know what? I don't care what niggas think of me. It's not what it appears to be. These coochie niggas buzzing over nothing when they on me cheese. I'm always the topic of discussion. What you think of me? My cousins tell me they thinking you bluffing. Let me get the ski.
I'm gonna give you that one too.
Send it to me. Got a different flow.
Oh, this is on. That's on every song. You about to hear on Hotline. And this got the guitar in it too. Like that's why my first album is called Trap Rock.
Cause you really speak that trap shit. You got a rock guitar, baby. Hold on, let's start that over.
Chill smoking, never mind. I don't do the kiss and tell, it's no one's BI. In the deep end, if I'm inside, love stroking when I look at her face. She's screaming quietly, so loud. Ooh, that's my hotline. Slow down, I leave her on my way. I push it, running through these stop signs. Saving waste for money, never late, always on time. On my way to money, made a play. Pretty fucking funny, they think I'm a dummy, that's the chase. Why this gotta happen? Why this gotta be the day? They hit the sirens, now they speeding by me, bet they skate. And that's my hotline. I said, bro, what is that? He said, tell me about it, bro. I tell you face to face. My hotline booming, plus I almost caught a case. I know alone he got me, how else do I get away? I'm out front by the gate, bro. Yo, don't make me wait.
My bad. Twin them was tweaking. Told me that the cops was lurking. I had this baddie with me. She was really popping perkies. Mind you, I've been tipsy for the last 4 hours. You know that pussy power. I almost missed the plug when he called. He said, come and get the sour diesel. Niggas moving evil. Call and check on your peoples. I'ma kill you if I see you. That's what the op said. No wonder why your block dead. All your niggas on a t-shirt. Cause you a fucking hothead. Anyway, I'd rather not tell you too much. The feds probably listening. And you gon' get caught up. Hit me later.
Ooh, that's my hotline. Slow down, I leave her on my way. I push it, running through these stop signs. Saving waste for money, never late, always on time. On my way to money, made a play. Preview looking funny.
Yeah, that joint hot.
I'm coming different, you feel me? Like niggas ain't gonna be on what I'm on. Niggas ain't gonna be on what I'm on.
And you do storytelling?
Yeah. Because all my songs, this is things that I went through. This is the stuff that happened in my life.
Facts.
Not something I seen somebody do or somebody told me that that's what they went through. This is stuff that I did and went through and lived through. So it's like, that's why it's so easy to talk about it.
Yeah.
Whether it's trip and shit, you're not gonna hear me talking about smoking nobody.
You ain't never killed nobody?
No. I ain't never killed nobody. Never had to.
That's
never
a blessing,
had to. You feel me?
That's a blessing.
I got too many niggas that'll push for me. Not because I won't. Because I done a couple niggas know they
chose peace. You chose the high route.
Yeah, you feel me?
And
like,
you been sparing niggas. so I'm not surprised.
But I know what I'm trying to do. So me put my energy into that shit when I know I'm trying to do this right here. Yeah, I ain't never gonna get there. So there's a lot of distractions I'm gonna have to ignore. You feel me?
Thanks.
I'm Muslim, so it's like when these distractions come, I look at it as, all right, that's shaitan. That's shaitan. And it's all, everything that happened don't be bad until you give a reaction. And once I learned that, it's like, all right, cool.
Now you gotta control your reactions.
Yeah, because now I know how to move.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, cool.
That's why
it's only going to get bad if I react bad. Whether it's a good situation or a bad situation, my reaction to that situation, because it's a good in every situation. Nothing happens by accident. It's the cutter. It's already pre-written. So if it's happening for a reason, and it's always beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start realizing it, like, all right, well, what else can I do since that wasn't the way for me to be or who I should have been around?
Facts.
And it ain't easy. I lost a lot of money. A lot of money. Like, my pocket's thin as shit and I don't even ice skate. So it's like, I'm just trying to get back.
Yeah, I felt that 100%.
I'm just trying to get back, you feel me? There's a blood like my crib taken care of. Like, I'm not one of them niggas who though. And cause then you don't never know everybody's situation. So I'm not saying that to no niggas because like I said, I came home, I was there, my baby mom let me stay with her. But if you going everywhere and you acting like you that and you got a chain on and you pulling up and all this, nigga, that just better be your shit. You better have your own crib.
Real shit.
Not living with your baby mom in that car in her name. And your baby mom got you that chain because she know you do music.
That's real shit.
So with the income tax money, she got you a chain. But that's what majority of these niggas be on out here nowadays.
They get too comfortable. I think Wallow just said that too. Like, y'all niggas, like, you know, what you say? Your bitch ain't never gonna respect you if you relying on her to do everything.
Cause you're not the man. You're a young boy. You're a child. My mother told me before I even hit puberty, she gripped me up on my shirt, me and my brother. You better not ever live with no girl. Ever. Never. Get your own car, your own house, blah, 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 blah. I didn't even know why she was telling me that. Now I see why. Ain't no bitch ever put me out. And if I was at her crib and she wanted me to get out, all right, I'm going home. Yeah. Holla at you later. Well,
my dumb ass had my own crib and still gave it away.
See, I'm not doing that.
I had to take the high road.
No. I learned the hard way. This baby mama with now, you feel me? I put her on the lease of my crib. She got in this, then the third, blah, blah, blah. You know females being their emotions. Called the law, lying on me and all that. Got me booked. You feel me? Kicked out my crib. Yeah. Out my crib because I put her name on the lease. What? Never again. Name will never be on the lease. Wasn't that on the lease at the last crib? She had Goofy there. All right, cool, leave. She had Goofy here. All right, cool, leave. You are not. I get mail here. That's it. That's about it. So I'm not putting you out, but I'm telling you, you pack your shit and leave. Oh, you gonna record me? Yeah. Because listen, at the end of the day, you can't respond to a female like she another nigga.
Yeah.
So when she act crazy and all that, whenever bitch around me start acting crazy, Fuck not letting, I'm calling the cops. Every single time. You know what, they had me locked up for no fucking domestic. I know what be happening to niggas that's locked up for domestics. That shit, what? If niggas ain't even know me in the jails, you know what I mean? Oh man, she got me locked up for domestic just cause she was mad. Just cause she was the fuck mad, bro. Wasn't even in the same vicinity as her, you feel me? Came home from court cause she got me on some domestic shit. They threw the case out. Come home, try and get my crib. She called the cops, gave me book. I told the cops y'all dumb as shit. Then they was like, you know what, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? This is. I said, no, it's not cool. Y'all keep getting me in on this nut ass shit. They was like, well, next time she do it and it's false, we gonna lock her up instead. I said, all right, bet. So now I be calling the cops on her.
Hold on.
She like, you a rat. I'm like, how am I rat? I'm not going
that's
to
the only way you can challenge a female.
Bro, I can't punch you in your shit.
And you just gotta record.
Yeah, and I record everything.
So you ain't gonna say I did anything.
So when the cops come, she be like, why the cops here? You called the cops again? She gonna say, he got an ARP in the house. I said, officer, no, I don't. I said, he was like, she showed me pictures of the guns you have in the house. I said, no, those pictures I sent her because I was looking for a gun because I got shot. So I was trying to get some guns for my protection. But he...
I'm old head.
My fault, y'all. I gotta get out of here.
Yo,
but...
Yo. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. This deja vu. I lied to you not. I seen this before. You had the yellow shirt on. I didn't know it said YOLA though. And you turned around and you said, all right, y'all, I gotta go. You know how much this happening? No, this been
I'm
happening
sure
my whole
a lot.
life since I was a little boy, you feel me? But now I'm paying attention to it. Because if I don't get a bad feeling in my heart when these things happen, that's why I said alhamdulillah 3 times. Because I'm like, all right. Yeah.
It's confirmation.
Yeah. Watch how many people tune into this PuffNRide.
I appreciate it. Just hold on, let them know where they can find you at.
Oh yeah, it's your boy Yola, you know what I'm saying? You know what? You can find me right on the gram at YOLA FKD, YOLA FKD. Again, YOLA FKD, not YOLO, YOLA. I appreciate